Hey guys, JD here. There's a really strong delusion going around in the binary options market, and I personally don't understand it, but I see it all the time. And the reason I want to bring this up is because it is just is death to newbies. It's death to new traders if you don't understand this right out the gate. Now, over trading, that's bad enough. You know, that'll lead you to the grave for sure. But risking too much, that's just suicide. That's just teaching people how to make suicide. So we have to look at these two critical daily mistakes that traders are making in the binary options market. So we're gonna get into this today. Let's go deeper. All right, so you guys may not know what I'm talking about. First, I want to deal with this delusion that I see happening out there. And so we just look at, I see this all the time. So we just look here, you can see, I took a snapshot of this. All right, this was a text thread going off from somebody who's selling signals. And the statement was that, you know, I've won 8 trades in a row. So let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yes, 8 trades in a row. I understand that. I get that. But here's the thing that this person is not saying, and this is the delusion. I see this all the time. This person will say, I won 8 trades in a row. And then I'll be like, okay, cool, 8 trades in a row. And then I go look at the documentation like I just did, or the stats, and I see that the timestamp was the same on all 8 trades. So that's the delusion. You did not win 8 trades in a row. Okay, you took one setup, hit the button 8 times, and that's the result. That's not the same thing as taking 8 individual trades. Totally different ball game. You see the difference with that? To take 8 individual trades is one thing. To take a trade and hit the button 8 times, it's totally different. So in my opinion, that's the delusion that's going around in the marketplace, is that people think that people are really renting 8 trades in a row, 20 trades in a row, and doubling and tripling their account in one setting. That's the delusion, and that's what newbies need to be aware of and steer away from. Because yes, it can happen like that, but is that sustainable? It's the question, because basically you are risking too much, more than likely. So, you know, I'm always trying to keep learning. And so I watch other people's videos, I watch other trainers. I'm a life learner. I want to get better every day at trading. So I watch other people's stuff and see what other people are doing and everything too. But as soon as I click on somebody's video and I notice that they risked 25% of their account, to, you know, the video may say, hey, I went from 400 to 40,000, or I went from $1 to 10,000, or 100, you know, to 10,000, whatever it may be. Because people are doing it because they're risking 25% of their account, 50% of their account, 75% of their account, one trade. I refuse. That's suicide. Suicide, people. I refuse. So as soon as I click on somebody's video and I see that, okay, yeah, you made, you know, $5,000, but you risked 50% of your account, that's not for me. That's not the strategy for me. So what are the 2 deadly mistakes that new traders make? Some old traders make too. The 2 deadly mistakes is, number 1, over trading. Now, over trading is actually better than the delusion I was just discussing. Here's why. Because when you're over trading, you actually have a chance to come back, because you're taking, let's just stick to the 10 again, or let's say you took 10 trades, right? If you take 10 separate setups, they all have a different percentage that they could win at. So when you're over trading by just taking a whole bunch of trades, that's actually better than risking too much, because you can come back. You know, if you're only risking 1% per trade, but you're only supposed to take 2 trades a day, but you end up taking 4 or 5, even if you lose them all, you know, you're down 5%, 6%, you still okay. But if you was let's just stop there and say you're still okay, right? So with over trading, you could still come back because you're not putting all your eggs in one setup. You know, it's not just about this one setup right here gotta work or I'm out of business, you know. So over trading is bad, but it's better than risking too much. It's better than the delusion that's going around here in the marketplace. Because when you're over trading, you actually could come back. You know what I'm saying? I've had plenty of days where I took, 10, 20, 30 trades, individual trades, and I actually came back. It actually was a profitable day. So you can over trade in a day and still make money. But there's other demon that's out here, this delusional one that's really prevalent. If you risk too much, that's just downright suicide. It is, because in the example I just showed, they took 8 trades. I always think, what if they had lost those 8? It's always, sunshine and rainbows when you win. But what if you hit that button 8 times and lost? So what if you're a newbie and whoever you're following, they tell you to do this, and you start with a $500 account, risking, I don't know, $25 a trade or something, and then you hit the button 10 times. It's great when you hit, it's great when you win, but what if you lose? So that strategy just does not work for me, because let's just say this is madness. It's suicide to put all your eggs, your whole trading business. You're saying, I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk 25% of my business on this one setup. That's what you're saying. This type of delusion that's going around in the marketplace is teaching you to risk 25% of your account. They're teaching you to risk 50% of your account. They're teaching you to risk 10% of your account on one setup. I don't care how good the signal is. I don't care how good the signal candle is. I don't care how good the setup is. I've taken plenty of great setups that I was trapped. I was never up. The setup looked perfect and I was never up in the trade. That's happened hundreds of times to me. So to risk 25% of my account or 50% of my account on one setup is madness, people. That's madness. Stop it. Stop it now. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. It all comes down to greed. It really does. It comes down to being greedy and want to get rich quick. Okay? And I keep going over this. Get rich quick situation. In trading, what you need to do is this if you're a newbie, okay? So first of all, don't overtrade. Definitely don't risk too much. Risk 1 or 2% if you're new, okay? Simple. Put that to bed. You only risk 1 or 2% per trade. You don't risk 25%. Stop it. Okay? That's my rant for my new people. Now, how about this? Instead of always trying to get money quick, trying to get money fast, trying to make money fast, and you're just gonna blow it, how about do this? Man, try to make $50 a day in the binary options market. Then do this. Try to make $100 a day in the binary options market. Then do this. Try to get your skills to a level where you can consistently make $200 a day in the binary market. Then get your skills to a level where you just look up and you're making a living from the binary options market. All right. Then once you've grown your skill set to where you can make a living, then you could scale up to try to get rich, right? And then once you kind of get rich from trading, you can scale up to build a fortune. So what I'm saying is this: stop trying to get to the rich and the fortune on day one. All right? Stop letting people show you videos and stuff where they make 25% of their account, 50% of their account in one day. That's cool when it works, okay? But what's better is to consistently make money. It's just to learn how to consistently make money. It doesn't have to be in big lump sums. It just needs to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? If you can just go fishing every day for your couple of trades, you'll be fine. You don't have to try to make it all in one day. I understand that life has pressures on us and sometimes you need that money in one day. That's a different situation. I'm just talking about people who are just trying to learn how to trade, trying to get a side hustle, trying to make some extra money. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make more than extra money. Take your time. Take your time, little by little. Learn your setup, follow your setup, take the same setup every time. Don't overtrade. Don't risk too much. And you will give yourself a chance to make it and to have the success you want. But stop drinking the Kool-Aid. If whoever's teaching you is risking over 5%, then that teacher probably is too aggressive for the average new person. I'll just put it like that, because it's just too aggressive. You know, you can make 25% of your account today and you can lose 50% of it tomorrow with that type of strategy. So stop drinking the Kool-Aid, wake up from the delusion. And so if somebody says, I won 10 trades in a row, let me see them. I need to see 10 separate setups. I don't want to see that you took one trade and hit the button 10 times. That's not 10 trades. You took one setup and hit the button 10 times. That's different than having a 10 trade win streak where you took 10 totally separate trades and proved that your strategy works. When you do that, then I'll be like, all right, your strategy works. Cool. Success to you. Price action, you can do that. If I go back over my numbers, I can show you 10 trades in a row, all different. We have some lower highs in there, some higher lows in there, some range fades in there, some second entries in there, some breakout pullbacks in there. You see what I mean? There's a difference. There's a difference in winning 10 separate trades and taking one setup and hitting the button 10 times. So don't fall for the delusion. If you're new to the market, take your time. Only risk 1 to 2% per trade and learn how to read the market. And you don't have to try to get it all in one lump sum. You can get it little by little every day and build yourself up to freedom. So that's the increased lesson for today. Stop drinking the Kool-Aid, people, and everything will be fine. Oh, by the way, the chair came in. Yeah, I love it. From the video. Anybody seen the video? My last video, I traded to get this chair. I did successfully trade to get this chair. It came in. I like it. I can sit it in different ways. Of course, you see how I'm shooting this video. And best of all, now while I'm trading, I have a trade buddy. I can hold on for dear life. Don't get me. Another good win. So I can do that now. So, great stuff, right? Great stuff. Speaking of trades, great time. As usual, we're going to do a trade example. So let's look at the one for today. Great start to the month. Here we go right now. Next setup. This is the pound Audi. We get a close under the EMA. We're expecting it to test this low and this low. Okay. All right. We will get to set up here. It'll be a red, green, red under the EMA. And we're expecting to test here and here. Here we go. This pound Audi, we got a high, push down, try to go higher once, twice, 3 times, can't do it. We should be trying to come test, we're coming off the tops too. We should be trying to come test this low here and this low here. 5 minutes, let's go. All we need is to close under the EMA. Couldn't get it. So we got like matching highs here. I mean, that match, that almost matched that match. So we got a high, push down. I just need a nice lower high and a nice beautiful signal candle. Close under here. Let me know we coming here and here. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Rejection. Look at that good rejection. Yep. Push up. Pushing down. We actually got a red close under the EMA. A green back, and now we get this red down. We'll be going lower. Is it gonna make the new high? Oh, it's trying to make a new high. But couldn't. But could not do it. Just woke up some more sale orders. Poke the bear up here. Now we got a high, push down, lower high. Humongous signal candle. We close under that EMA. We are coming to test this low and this one. We can clearly see we've already had 1, 2 legs up to a new high. 1 attempt, 2 attempt, 3 attempts to go higher. None could do it. We got the break under the EMA now. This is our setup. Let's go. Money. We're in 5 minutes, expecting that we're coming to test this low and this low. 5 minutes. All right, so if you noticed on that trade example, I did hit the button more than once, but that was part of my trading plan. Aha, aha. There are ways to compound and scale a little quicker, and you can do it safely. That's the type of stuff that I teach. So, thanks for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, or watch this video where I traded for this chair right here. And my name is JD. And as always, I wish you increase on the Sutton. Bye-bye.